So before I start, let me just introduce myself. I am Dr. Veena Murali. I'm assistant professor in the Department of Commerce at Chitraj College for Women, Chennai. Chennai is one of the metro city of India, which is in the southern tip of India. So I have been working in this organization for more than 15 years. So so this so today, without much delay, I would like to start my session on digital revolution, rethinking financial reporting and investment. So, so main highlight of this session will start with the technologies in financial reporting, investment decision making, and applications and future trends. We'll try to cover in the limited time. So, can you change the slide, Anshul?
Oops.
Yeah. So without me telling anything, it is like very a known fact to everybody that the technology has is kind of like it has rapidly it is altering the landscape of financial reporting. Be like every financial executive is uh, supposed to remain abreast of the most recent developments. So now that everything, starting from the collection, analysis, the presentation of the financial data, everything has been revolutionized by the technological advancements. There are many advantages. Accuracy is there, timeliness is there, transparency is there. In spite of various threats, like probably the cyber security threats are there, we need to reskill our workforce. But still, always when we compare the benefits with that of the limitations, we can see that the benefits are like more than the limitations. That because if we are careful with respect to the elimination of the threats, or if you are aware of the threat, probably you can see that the advantages are like more. And coming to, I was just going through the evolution of how it's all started in India, financial reporting, the technology, how it started in India. It starts from the pre-independence era till the future trend. So when we are seeing it from the perspective of India, I can see that it all happened because there was a need for having a convergence with the global standard. So that is how it all started. So with the liberalization and globalization and with the change in the economic conditions across the globe, in order to be in par with those standards, there was a need for converting the financial reporting and the investment part into the technology had to be brought into that. So now when we see the future, we can see there is a cry for the maintenance of the sustainability standards and the ESG standards. So whatever technology you are using, you have to ensure that it is not compromising the sustainability or the ESG aspect. Yeah. So how this transformation? So it was mainly because of the limitations of the legacy system. So when we call or when we consider the legacy aspect, it is like any kind of a software or hardware which is being used by the organization. Once it start becoming obsolete or outdated, you have to make a change. So when it all started, probably it was only the book entries. The spreadsheets. From that, it has changed to an ERP and the XBRL. So this is mainly because of the legacy system. Because of that, it had to be changed from the book entry and spreadsheet to the ERP and the XRBL. Uh, so coming to the main key technologies which are there in the financial reporting, when we look that the main and the most important one is the AI, that is the artificial intelligence. So there is a recent report which was issued by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. So it was projected that from compared to 2023, by the time we reach 2033, it is almost from 2.5 trillion to 4 trillion. It is going to be increasing the usage of AI. So it helps mainly in automation and anomaly detection. It is very helpful in ensuring that there is a streamlined process which is happening, and it is going to reduce the human error. The scalability is going to increase. Then it will help the financial executives to detect the risk at a much early point of time. Other than like accuracy part, it is also doing, it's going to help in a great way. That is, there can be a continuous monitoring using artificial intelligence system. So now there are various areas already where the in the financial reporting where the AI is being used, like be it the automated expense reporting part or accounts payable automation, financial statement analysis, fraud detection. In all these areas, the organizations have been using AI. Similarly, the next technology that will help in the financial reporting is going to be the blockchain. So blockchain, what it does is that it will give you a very real-time information. That is the ledger, a very transparent ledger will be provided for recording as well as for tracking the financial transparency will be there. So the helping the organization to ensure that whatever they are reporting or whatever the financial transactions are happening, that is the trust and accountability is getting enhanced because of that. So now, when we look at the areas where the blockchain has been impacted in financial reporting, it's mainly used in the supply chain management, in auditing, in all those areas, and even for the regulatory, for meeting with the regulatory compliance, blockchain is actually helping. Now, coming to the next technology, it is like the cloud. So again, cloud computing is also like it helps you in giving a real-time access. That is, anybody can access the an updated financial data from anywhere. So they just need to probably adjust their reporting infrastructure in such a way that it will help in giving an updated or a real-time data, so that there is a faster decision making, cost efficiency is there, there can be better collaboration, the scalability will improve. So that is also there. Then coming to the next one, which is the robotic process automation. So it is, I will tell that most of the repetitive tasks are getting automated because of RPA. And that is not just affecting the cost effectiveness, but the manual errors, whatever it used to arrive, that has reduced a lot because of this RPA system. So the compliance aspect also, that is a timely reporting is being possible because of that. So there was another study which was issued by Deloitte where they have they compared how it was before their AI. If I'm not mistaken, I think Zora is the name of the AI which is being used by Deloitte. So how, because of that AI, there is an insightful delivery which is happening. So the clients get a very the kind of reports which is being generated using these technologies are giving a very insightful delivery and a timely delivery system for the clients. Coming to the innovations in investment analysis, uh, what to say, like the machine learning, deep learning, all these things have improved. So predictive analysis. So when we talk about predictive analysis, that is how to say that with the available data, various financial models are being formed using these technology, using various techniques like deep learning and machine learning, and then using artificial neural networks. There is a possibility of enhancing the predictive capabilities. That is, patterns are getting recognized. There is a accurate forecasting which is happening. There is a what to say, like real-time decision making is possible because of that, and that helps in investment management. That is, be it your optimization of your portfolio or analyzing your risk, or be it automation of the trading system, or be it you're developing the algorithms or analysis of data, wherever you are seeing like these machine learning, or these are all helping in various kinds of predictive analysis. And then coming to big data. Big data, when we talk about big data, it actually, I will say that it's a combination of structured, semi-structured, as well as an unstructured data set. That is, the volume is so huge that manually probably it will be impossible to process those kinds of volume of data. So when you are using the big data, the volume, the velocity, the variety, the veracity, the value, everything is being taken care by the big data. So it's collecting data from the market. It is collecting data from social media. So social media, it is collecting data from various economic indicators. It is collecting data from various news and events, what is happening across the What? So from everywhere it is collecting and it is helping you. And then coming to the sentiment analysis, like uh, the natural language processing, it is helping you in identifying the tone. What is your emotions? What are the emotions which is being shared by the users or probably the investors? Or whether it is positive or negative or neutral. So those kind of analysis is being happening. That is, your sentiment is getting computed. That is, you are determining, that is, you are converting the sentiments into a qualitative data, into a quantitative data. And because of that, you are able to gain insights into the emotions and the behavior of the investors. So that will give the organizations or the financial sector an opportunity to interpret the various technical indicators, the patterns, the chart patterns are getting analyzed because of that. So you are gauging the market sentiment, you are able to identify the risk, what the investors request, so you are able to make an informed decision making then, and accordingly you are able to provide. So there is an algorithmic trading which is happening because of that. There is a customer service automation which is happening because of that. And then there are real-time dashboards also, which we all, whoever is investing in the market, we are all able to see that real time. You are able to see that how your market is changing, what is the performance of your portfolio, what you have selected, whether you need to change your portfolio, what is the in whichever sector you take, you are able to see, like you are able to understand how it is. And because of that, there is what to say, like it will help you to reduce your response time. That is, the investors are able to respond quickly to the market fluctuations, and accordingly the strategies can get adjusted. So all these technologies have come, which are helping the investors in making an informed decision making. Now, what next? Is it the end or is it just the beginning? No, we all know that technology is changing every single time. So every fraction of a second, there is a change in the technology. So you need to be very careful. So what next? Uh, the trend says that it is quantum computing integration, which is going to help in portfolio management and other complex processes which are involved in that. So it is using probably a few years back, we never would have imagined that a quantum mechanics, which was being discussed by a scientist in physics, that is going to be brought into a picture of financial analysis. But now that is the thing. There is an estimate that that there will be a spur in the big investments in quantum computing from financial service firms, probably to the tune of, it is estimated that probably nearly $20 billion is going to get invested by 2032. This is also another study which was done by Deloitte recently. So similar studies have been given by various organizations like Bose Consulting Group, McKinsey. They all have released such data that how this quantum computing is going to change the entire scenario. And then that is the reason why United Nations General Assembly has declared 2025 as the International Year of Quantum Science and Technology. So probably there is a reason because of which they are doing that. So it is going to bring risk along with that, because using this, there is a chance of like this real world asset tokenization is going to happen, and there will be a digital representation everywhere. There will be what to say, like it is going to affect everywhere, like be it real estate or commodity market or stock, bond, intellectual property, everywhere it is going to affect. And what is going to be the risk associated with that, probably we have to wait and watch for that. Recently, the HSBC, in collaboration with Quantinum, there was a successful trial which had technology for distributing the tokenized physical gold. So we have to wait and watch, like what are the risks associated with that. Then another thing is coming to the decentralized finance. That is also another trend that will happen, where there will be a secure distributed ledgers, probably that are similar to those used in the cryptocurrency. So that is also another thing where the two parties, they can transact very securely and directly without having any need for any intermediary or any other central authority for that matter. They can use blockchain technology can be used for DeFi investment. Uh, but till now, there are no rules or regulations which have been brought with respect to the how the consumers will be protected in case if there are any threat or if there are the hackers pose a threat. What is to be done? So that things are still under the developing stage. Yeah, but still we can expect that as and when the authorities are able to come up with some method to identify the fraud or kind of like reduce the fraud, it will slowly, probably it will take a central picture. Then there will be even now also because of all these technologies, the reporting part has been completely changed. There are the various predictive compliance tools, the reporting which has become completely automated. All these the technology have been used by the financial sector, like probably on what to say, like identify. They understand, but they are trying to bring the best out of it. So there will be what to say, like based on AI, there will be a narrative reporting system which will be used that will help there are robo advisors which are being which are coming for the predictive analysis. Then there are other ESG predictive analysis that is bringing ESG into directly into the picture. So all these things are the future. Like so this is what I wanted to communicate in the minimum time. I think I was a bit fast on everything.